Tim Kempton on the show yesterday kind of hinted, as I had talked about, something is lurking behind door number 4. There's the 3 guys that we talk about, and Tim, in our conversation, indicated, well, that Kenny Atkinson guy, the assistant coach with the Warriors, I'd love to see him. I just wonder because if it was going to be Kevin Young, wouldn't they have named him? I mean, what are they waiting on if you're going to name Kevin Young? Okay.
Well, it could be the fact that the NBA Finals are underway. You don't want to take away from the hire.
Sure. We thought about that, and so okay, you could have done it before the games begin, or you could do it in between games because they don't play till what, Sunday?
Sunday.
So you have Friday open. I'm going to stick with this until I'm proven wrong. Something is not right, and I think there's a mystery candidate somewhere.
Oh, I couldn't agree more. I think that is definitely it. There's going to be somebody that just comes out of nowhere that we didn't know about.
Or somebody that's an assistant coach with either Miami or Denver Nuggets. I mean, that could be a possibility, too, just waiting to interview those individuals.
I mean, you look at what happened in Houston. They hired 3 former Boston Celtics assistants yesterday.
Yeah.
I mean, so just to fill that roster there. So that'd be interesting to see how that all pans out. And the Celtics are going to stay with Mazzulla, which is good to see. I mean, the guy led to finish second in amount of wins in the season and won a bunch of games, but
guys, he
lost the big one.
When they lost those 3 in a row, he stood up. He took the bullet.
He did
for that locker room, man.
34-year-old,
the
youngest guy in the league.
He's like, my bad. I got to get these guys ready. Obviously, we're not at the point where we can compete. He totally stood up in front of everybody in that locker room and took the bullet. And I'm glad that those guys recognize that. The Jason Tatums of the world, those leaders, smart, said, you know what? He basically stood up for us because of how much we pretty much were slacking in these first 3 games. I commend him for that. 34-year-old guy doing that, standing up, big cajon to do something like that, and they recognize that.
Everybody has to remember that the coach can only do so much. He doesn't shoot it. He doesn't rebound it. He doesn't dribble it. He doesn't make a turnover. All he can do is coach the guys that are on the floor. And I think a lot of times what happens, particularly in the NBA, is fans don't put the onus on the players. Well, the coach has got to go. No, the players sucked. They stunk up the joint on their home court. Isn't this a similar conversation that we had just a month ago?
About Monty?
About Monty? The players sucked in that game.
Yeah.
In losing
and he's
to
always
Denver.
stood up for them.
Yes, but the Suns sucked in that game. Well, the same situation happened in Boston. The players stunk it up.